It's the BleaChoi Report podcast with Henry Choi.
Welcome to the seventh episode of the BleaChoi Report. Here we go. We got Steve up in this. Um, ShaKoi O'Neal.
ShaKoi O'Neal.
Corey O'Neill.
Welcome to the podcast. How you feeling?
Great. I'm feeling great. I'm ready. I'm
You're
ready
ready?
to discuss fantasy basketball.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. Let's get fucking.
Yeah. So you're feeling great. I don't know if that applies to your team. We're gonna do a bit of a dissection. Figure out what's making what the bright spots are on your team and how we can make them a little brighter.
And in case anybody who's watching doesn't know, is like, oh, these guys have an interesting chemistry, or they may like, you're not racist if you think that they look alike. They are brothers. So.
What?
Real life brothers. Whenever I'm out with Zan, he always tells strangers, he goes, "This is my real life, real bro." So people always think that we're not brothers because it's an incredibly weird thing to say.
Yeah,
So if you guys ever want to do a little bit there, that's some free game, right?
that's awesome.
Anyways, yeah. First segment's gonna be saving Private Steve. Uh,
Saving Private Steve. Yo, should I edit in a
yeah.
yo? Okay. Um, and then we'll get into a little power ranking. But yeah, Saving Private Steve.
Let's go over the squad. Let's see how you've done your first weeks. Can you give us a little, Steve, how are you feeling? 3 weeks in, 4 weeks in, last place. How are you feeling about your team? What do you need to improve
Dude,
on? You tell us
I'm
first.
I'm so fucking lost, dude. Like, so there's part of me that's like, maybe I'm just getting unlucky every week, and I'm just like, I'm trying to make these adjustments,
Hmm.
and I'm spending like a good amount of time like looking like on like Instagram, following like these like fantasy basketball like accounts, and like following like what I should do, I guess. And this shit just isn't working. Like I have
Do you
no.
have some bad luck in that your draft was pretty shitty, which is mostly bad luck. Like your team, I'm kind of mostly assuming, but like just because you've been doing so poorly, I think you kind of got just didn't end up getting what you need out of your team. But looking at your squad this week, you look like you could win this week, even though you're losing right now. You could
Right.
beat Josh.
Yeah. If you look at it's not that bad. I'm not getting blown out right now. It's
Is
pretty
there
close.
anything that you feel like you specifically don't know how to do?
Like, what do you mean?
Like anything that you're confused about in how the systems work, I guess, or you feel caught up on all that. Like add like how much you're supposed to add drop, like how to focus, how
Mm,
to know which players are good actually.
yeah. I always add like way too many players at the start of the week, and
Okay.
I never have enough players for the end. I'm doing better on that this week because I have two more ads, I think. And my
Okay.
and my team was pretty shit at the beginning of the year.
Yeah. So what I would do with like your ads, I mean, I have three is like it's sometimes even better to like backload them, but I would just say keep them like consistent so you can make as many at the end of the week as the beginning because with like your worst players on your team, however many that is, like if we look at maybe like Sfima Hyluk or who Mom this guy, I don't know if he's good or
Mamu?
not. Yeah, Mamu, like guys like him, like he's fine to have on the roster, but you can just
Yeah.
I would just keep like say like your two or three worst players, be like, okay, they're like hardly on my team. And then just if they ever get hurt or ever have like a long break, just sub them out for someone who's gonna play more.
Yeah.
And that's how you can get more games throughout the week, I guess.
Right. Yeah.
Which will like that's the thing. I mean, like right now, I guess you probably should focus on it because you're doing shitty, but that's the thing that like especially when you get to the playoffs or later in the year, just like always be getting the most games because that will win you the week more than anything else. Oh, and shout out Steve, you just tied up a category.
Oh, uh,
Live tie up. Live steal for someone on the team.
um, yeah, no, but I think also, you know, like I told Steve that at the start of the season, but like also you can't fixate on like specific aspects. Like just because they have more games doesn't mean just because like that they're necessarily a good pickup because they might
Yeah.
just suck,
The waiver wire right now has like zero good players. Like
Yeah.
I picked up someone today and I was like looking for like so long. Do you know, here's a good not a hack, but here's a good thing to like maybe lock in on more than Instagram because most people are idiots just in life in general. This is more just most people who are going to tell you things don't know what they're talking about. But a good way to see like who's actually like maybe good to pick up is Henry. Can you go up, click on research there?
Mhm.
Yeah. Just click on research, scroll down, transaction trends. So press view more there and then sort by ads, which is there. That's going to show you how who people are picking up today.
Mhm.
So that will show you kind of like who is, and then you can just click on their little info thing, be like, all right,
Yeah.
people are picking them up. Why? Okay. First thing I always look at is minutes. This guy doesn't really have a lot of minutes, so he kind of sucks. But like, and then you look at his stats, you're like, oh, okay, this guy's fucking ass. Like this guy's terrible. But a good way to know that also, another way to find players is okay, go off this screen, go to players, search, go to stats where it says stats and season average.
Mhm.
Go to like either last 7 days average or last 14, last seven maybe because everything's, and then just sort by current rank. Or you can sort by minutes played and then just check their current rank.
B-ball Paul.
B-ball Paul. So like obviously this guy, if you Paul Reed, you would have wanted to have him earlier this week because there was obviously like an injury or something that got him playing more minutes.
Yeah.
But you can also read their little blurb there. But that's how I find everybody basically going through research, most ads, or going through like last 7 days, last 14 days average, and sorting by the current rank and seeing if they're actually playing minutes. Like, okay, Bogdanovich, he's playing minutes.
Hmm.
He's kind of okay. Like he's not very good of he's kind of a shitty basketball player because he plays 35 minutes and gets 11 points, but like he's been okay the last 2 weeks. Maybe like you wouldn't pick him up now because it would waste your waiver. Oh, do you know how the difference between like waivers and free agents? That's kind of helpful to know.
Yeah. I tried claiming like Duncan Robinson once when he
Okay,
was on the waiver. I
yeah.
was a little confused, but I think I get it now.
Yeah, it's just like if someone gets dropped, it's so like everybody has an equal oppor or like a fair opportunity at picking them up, I guess. So it's
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
So usually, but like usually if someone, I'll only use my waiver on somebody if they're super good. Because once you use your waiver, you go to the back of the line.
Mm.
Is there a
So
way to check where you are?
yes, so go to league. And go to waiver. So if you go up,
Right.
it just says, oh no, no, go back, go to the standings, my bad. And there's something that says waiver on the right side next to moves. So like Henry is in a really good position. He is the second waiver.
Um,
Only you,
oh, you
Steve,
have
are in a better
first.
position.
Yeah.
So you should wait until there's someone that's good,
Yeah.
not like a Bogdanovich, but someone that's like someone makes a mistake and drops somebody,
Yeah.
which will inevitably happen, that's like actually kind of okay. I mean, they're not going to be great, but like that's fine. That gets minutes or something and
Mhm.
like is good at a stat. And you can have your pick of the litter of anyone on waivers. But once you use it, you go back to the end of the line.
Yeah. Um, I figured I was like near the beginning because I was like I picked Duncan Robinson and I like unpicked him because I was like I don't want to waste my
Yeah,
waiver spot.
Mm.
that's a good call because Duncan Robinson's kind of ass. But yeah,
Yeah.
so definitely be aware of who's being dropped because you can have like the best of them. But
Yeah.
just that's something you got to be kind of patient with. Like I wasted my waiver. I'm at 5 now, but I had first waiver and I used it on Kyrie because Roman Jedi mind tricked me. And
Yeah.
I've been waiting to use mine ever since because like I swear like I think it's gonna be Michael to be honest, but like Michael's gonna drop somebody. Like Michael's gonna check in like a month and he'll drop somebody and it's gonna be someone who is just sneaky super good. It might not be Michael, it might be anybody, but
Yeah.
that's just my theory.
Yeah, no, I I do think it's Michael. I don't think anyone else would.
You guys talk about your trade.
Oh yeah, we got to go into the trade. Um,
It's tomorrow, right?
yeah. I I think it's a win-win. Um,
Like those average stats.
Zion's back today.
Zion's back
yeah.
to
Um, is that the season? Yeah. I think, Zion's availability, Nemhard's availability, we'll see. But I think this gets me over the hump in terms of categories that I want, given that Trey Young is out. I think I'm not sacrificing as much
want
given
to just improve your assists, I guess.
I want to improve my assists and my and like percentages don't really matter as much to me. I think Nemhard's gonna regress back to the mean. Like he's coming back from an injury. He had a bad start. He's gonna get better.
Okay. Yo, Steve, I like this trade for you. I think this is gonna help you. I think this is gonna help you. I mean, just like I get why. Like the thing about Zion is he's good, but he f sucks at some shit. Like he just destroys your free throws.
Yeah.
So you now, I mean, so does Pascal, I guess. But um,
I mean, Zion's played like 4 games though.
Yeah.
yeah, Zion probably won't play. I mean, it's not I don't think it's a terrible trade for either of them. I like you getting Jaden McDaniels. Like, especially with like a bad team, he's gonna just win you a couple weeks of like he's gonna help you win up blocks. He's gonna and
Yeah.
he'll end up with just as much steals as Zion will, like
Yeah.
or more. So like I think just getting good at a couple categories that like are do have a bigger difference week to week is probably good for a bad team. Like getting some steals and block wins will sound good to me. And
Yeah.
Pascal's gonna get you some points. I like this trade for you. Also, you don't have to worry about injuries when you already have Jalen Williams.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, injury wise, you got super unlucky on top of having a pretty rough draft.
yeah.
But I think also in terms of the categories that you're competing with other people in, rebounds and blocks,
Now, let me look at your. I'm gonna go to the full head-to-head stats and see where you're at on totals of things.
I'll pull that up too.
Yeah,
I
pull
think I think it was week 2. I had like 4 players on the Pacers and they all got
Yeah, the Pacers were not a good team to bet on this year. That is true.
Yeah.
it. Was stupid.
Let's see.
You're I've had a really rough season so far, but I think it would be good for you to focus on like your blocks, steals, assists, and rebounds because the percentages will come and go,
Hmm.
but like it's really hard to catch up in points through
Yeah.
the but you can pick up some good rebound guys. There will be some shitty players who get some blocks and some shitty players who get some steals. So if you can focus on like becoming a middle of the pack team in those four categories, then you'll be in it every week. You'll be close to winning every week. Because I mean like sort like do rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks like from the top, sort by that. So like who's
This is rebounds.
okay. Rebounds, you're farther away. So maybe start with the steals.
Rebounds are going up. I'm trending up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you also have you have Jalen Williams coming back, and he's going to do a little bit of everything for you, right?
Mhm.
I would- He's a pretty decent player. And
This is
also, yeah, you have
steals.
Ant back. You're gonna not have not Zion. Like, I like the trend.
Pascal's good, man. Pascal's good, but I just don't think he fits my team as much as, you know, I don't need him as much as
Yeah,
you
Henry,
might
what are
need
you
him.
trying to do? What are you trying to do with your team? You're trying to get more points?
Me?
Yeah.
Me, I'm trying to steals assist max, bro.
Oh, are you? Can you sort by assist real
Oh,
quick for me?
hold
Steals
up.
and
Oy,
assists.
oy.
I'm kind
Dude,
of
I'm
scared.
top. I'm top.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, but
Now
dude,
assists.
I'm steals maxing. Well, I'm not as high because Trey's been
Steals and
freaking
assists back.
injured and his bum ass.
I guess we're competing in that. Yeah,
Uh,
Trae Young sucks.
yeah. Yeah, I feel like yeah, top of points. 3-pointers too, I think. Oh, well, Nate's team doesn't even score any points. They just shoot threes, so.
It's crazy. But to finish the Steve segment, I would say Steve, pick up guys that play a lot of minutes and that get defensive stats.
Hmm.
I would say focus on that for right now
Yeah.
because and then just yeah, just cycle players out like don't do them all at the beginning of the week. Just do them like every couple days. And
Mhm.
it's better to do it at the end of the week than at the beginning. Because if you can do it on a, I know you're not going to do that because like you're losing most weeks, but if you can do it on a Sunday, then you're prepared. Then you can get your whole next week set.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sick.
Yeah. Yeah, no, bro, what's this?
He's
Well,
back. But I don't think it's good that he didn't take him off the injury list because if he did, then I think it would have like, I think if you do that, then the whole trade gets
Oh,
fucked.
yeah.
does it mess up the
So
trade?
I tried dropping Cole Anthony for him, but I couldn't because I dropped Cole Anthony as part of the trade.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Trading shit, it gets super stupid. So yeah, I mean, I guess tomorrow it'll be all fixed.
hopefully he has a bad game.
Yeah, but I have hope, Steve. I have
Yeah.
hope. I have hope in your team.
He's
I'm
on
not
a
gonna
minutes
put you last
restriction.
in the power rankings, just so you know that we're about to do. I'm not gonna put you last. I'm gonna put you second to last.
Just because I'm on the pod
Yeah.
and didn't come.
Oh, Steve.
Yo! Wait, I'm
No,
gonna censor that. I'm gonna censor that.
can't do it.
I'm gonna bleep that out.
No, it's not gonna be either. But okay, let's get going. Let's get going. Okay, let's do
All right, Toby, I'm gonna bleep that too, bro.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Let's do it draft style, but we don't have to do it like in a circle. We don't have to do it serpentine. We can just go like uh, you know, just Steve, I guess, can have the first pick, right?
Yeah.
Of the number one, who he thinks the best power ranking of teams is, and then we'll just go
You want to
from
look at the standings, Steve?
Yeah, let me see him.
All right.
All right, Steve. Who do you have as the best team in the league right now? Who are you fucking with?
You know, I think Henry told we were in the airport and I was playing Nate, and it was the end of the week, and I was like, "How is Nate beating me by so much?" And and I look at the performance, and Pritchard, I think it was on Sunday. Pritchard hit like 8 threes in the first half. And Henry was like, yeah, he keeps getting lucky. Like one of his white guys like hits like 8 threes a game
This is
and just
disgusting, man.
yeah.
That's
How white guys go though. They shoot a lot of threes.
But
And then they
I
go cold. And
yeah,
he's somehow always ahead of the curve picking up these white boys.
but I do think he's gonna fall. So
You're not putting him at number one.
Nate's not my number one.
Who's your number one? Good misdirection there, Steve. I like that.
Yeah, yeah. No, I like Ashby.
Ashby, Adam,
Yeah,
Adam Silver AI girlfriend. Let's bring him up.
yeah. Um, I don't know. I think it's like I love Tyrese Maxey. And
Mhm.
I love Jaylen Brown too. I think Jaylen Brown's gonna get even better.
Yeah, 27 points a game. That's pretty hefty. That's like
Yeah,
right
I
there.
just think he has a really good team.
Yeah,
Really,
he
yeah.
does. Have you played him yet?
Yeah, I played him like week 2 when I got hit with the Pacers virus.
Yeah, let's bring that matchup up. Let's see the Steve Ashby history. Oh yeah, that's when Ashby went fucking bananas too. That was Ashby's best week, I feel like. Or he had a couple really good ones in there. Yeah, Ashby's a really solid number one.
Yeah.
Uh, he's what are you looking at? You're looking at week two. This is me, not Ashby.
Oh,
On my team.
I'm struggling navigating the
Yeah, 7-2 right there.
Oi.
Dominate, big dominated Steve.
Yeah.
Killed him.
Yeah, I like that as a first pick. I think Ashby's got serious title
Yeah.
contentions this year, sitting in fifth in a really close standings, playing me this week, in which he's losing, but he's gonna probably win because he has way more players than me this week. I got a bit of an injury bug.
Hmm.
I'm not trying to make excuses here, but I do think Ashby's gonna pull it out because I'm struggling with Jimmy's out, Sar's out, all my good players
Hmm.
as always.
Yeah. I I feel like also, dude, he like looking through the transactions, he's just so active. He's just like always making smart pickups. And
Yeah.
that's not to say you're not, Steve, but he has the
Yeah,
luxury of having players that are so productive, like Maxi and Jaylen Brown, and like
Scores a lot, he hits a lot of threes, but he
yeah.
also does everything else pretty decently.
Mhm.
I think I'm like I think I have like one of the most ads in the league,
Yeah.
but I just make terrible decisions with my players. I regrets dropping like a bunch of them.
Who'd you drop that you?
Um,
Dropped like Westbrook, right?
yeah, Westbrook,
Oh
Dennis
yeah.
Schroeder.
Yeah, I have Schroeder now.
I
Yeah,
know,
you,
I saw that.
you
I was checking
dropped the
earlier.
fucking Kings backcourt. You were like, I don't want
Yeah.
this.
No, because I don't know. They just let me down.
They're
Schroeder,
frustrating players.
they are both incredibly frustrating players, and I understood especially why you dropped Schroeder. Like Schroeder wasn't a terrible drop. I just picked him up, and that was like a week and a half after you dropped him. He like
Yeah,
played like three or four just terrible games.
yeah,
Like he played 5 games in a row where he didn't score over 10 points. One of three of those, he didn't score more than 3 points.
yeah, bro.
So in your defense, Schroeder, I don't think was a terrible drop.
The,
Westbrook,
the
I get because every single year, Steve, someone has Westbrook at the beginning of the year. For the last, like, since you got to the Lakers, someone has Westbrook at the beginning of the year. He starts out kind of shitty, then someone drops him, and then he gets picked up for the rest of the season on some team because he just is so frustrating. And maybe he'll get dropped again. That's how
yeah,
frustrating.
yeah.
I think I picked him up. I think I held
Look
on
at
to
that history
him.
tab.
Yeah, but dude, the turnovers, the
Westbrook,
percentages, holy cow, he is.
Yeah.
Westbrook is like you can lose. Like he's literally like as a basketball player, he loses teams games. In fantasy, he loses people matchups. Like straight up. Like it's
Yeah.
yeah, but
I
I
mean, like it would have been like still you probably should have kept him. Like the assists and rebounds would have been helpful for you. But yeah. Yeah, Ashby's good at the pickups. It's hard. That's a difficult skill to learn. It's one that you're always kind of guessing. Like
hmm.
always are gonna hold on. Like you always drop the guy right before he's gonna be good. You always hold on to the guy for like 2 extra weeks when you're like, oh, like this guy gets steals. Like, don't worry, he's gonna start getting steals again. It's like, no. Or like I dropped, who did I drop at the beginning of the year that I was checking recently that someone has? Shea. Oh, Henry has
Yeah, I
Shea.
have Risa Shea.
Good. Yeah,
He's been all right.
he's all right. Like I should have kept him. It's the kind of
Yeah.
people he's kind of ass, but like with the what the waiver wire is, you take what you can get.
Right, and it's hard to predict that the waiver wire is going to be a wasteland, you know? Like there's so many
But just
injuries this year.
people are gonna stop doing as many ads and drops. I mean, if
Yeah.
people keep on ad dropping like this the whole year, God bless everybody. I love you all. But I just doubt it. And that's why I have a lot of faith in you, Steve,
Mm.
because if you keep it up, there's gonna be people who are gonna their luck's gonna run out. Their luck is gonna
Yeah, that's why I didn't pick Nate to be first.
All right, Henry, you want to go next or should I go next?
You can go next.
Okay, let me figure out who I'm gonna pick. Hmm. So going through my mind, I got some thoughts here. I'm kind of deciding between Nate. You know, what? I'm gonna go Nate. I'm gonna go Nate. I have a couple others that I would go, but I like Nate. Nate's team. For some reason, they're just like a lot of really hardworking guys on that team, and they're like they play
Salt of the
really
earth.
smart basketball. I don't know, like they play smart basketball, but they're also willing to get down and dirty and like
Lunch pail.
lunch pail, and like he has got a lot of fan favorites. A lot of fan
Mm.
favorite players from all over the country and the
Dude,
world.
just looking at this is blinding. Oh my God. Like,
But his team is good. His team is good, and I'm just going based on like not even based on the stats, but like okay, he destroyed Steve last week. He beat me. I'm in fourth place. That's a good
mm,
win. He beat Henry 6-3. That's the reigning champion.
mm,
That's week two win. And then he beat Josh 5-4. That's not a massive win, but he's undefeated on the year. He's got his couple signature wins, beating the last two champions um, in back-to-back weeks. And he's beating John right now. So I just, I have that faith in Nate as a fantasy player. It never really dipped except for when I forgot about him in the preseason power rankings. I forgot he was playing. But yeah, shout out Nate.
yeah.
Some,
Dude, Nate's team is it doesn't even make sense. It's so upsetting, man.
look at his average, look at the rankings though. Average stats that. Yeah, a bunch of top 100 players in there.
Yeah.
A bunch of top 100 players.
And like so like I know like Hero hasn't played a game, right?
Oh.
But like pretty healthy team,
Yeah,
all things considered.
for sure.
He just picked up Merrill, right? That's new.
I think he's like picked him up and dropped him a million times. I mean, he doesn't
Yeah.
have options on the waiver wire. But
But
Nate is like, I was thinking about this earlier today. I'm glad I thought about this again. I brought it up. Nate's like you guys know how like some artists they like need to work with specific guidelines? Like, like a guy, like someone who like only plays guitar, like they won't learn, you know, how to produce. They just play guitar and or they only play certain chords. It's like that's like Nate. Nate's put a guideline on how he can play and it's opened up the world for him. I think it's given him a lot of simplicity in uh his fantasy strategy, which has worked so far. And I'm putting him number two in the power rankings.
yeah, he thrives with more structure,
Exactly.
clear vision.
Exactly. Henry, who do you got?
Um, all right. I got myself. Come on.
Mm.
Come on.
Third
You know,
place, third in the power ranking.
um, you know, yeah, I'm not going to go into anything else about any other teams, but yeah, I've got a good team. I feel confident. You know, strategy has been not so great. I feel like my players are underperforming pretty significantly, in terms of percentages and I've dropped some categories, right? Like I I can't believe I lost to Nate. I should have beat Brian more. I'm upset
I
about
mean, you
last week.
haven't been that great this year. I mean, you're sitting in third, you're doing well, but I'm looking back at your past week. So you got to say a 5-4 to win against Brian is a disappointment, right?
Oh,
That's,
100%.
that's a
It was a
disappointment.
close week too. I was sweating.
Could have easily won that. As we talked before the week started, I did think Brian would play it close, and he did.
Yeah.
Um, then you swapped Steve, which is just how it's been every week for Steve. So you can't give you too much credit for that. No offense, Steve. And then your only big win is against Ashby, and that was kind of before Ashby was good.
Yeah. Before he figured out.
So
I got lucky. I matched up with him early.
you gotta you gotta win. I guess you're looking like you're gonna kick ass this week, but yeah, you got that. You still are looking for your signature win, I would
Yeah.
say. But I like that. Who's good on your team? Who's a surprise?
Um uh oh, this is my old team. I mean, my team, Donovan Mitchell is always been great. I think a Jay Mitchell, dude, you know what's crazy? I feel like the reason why everyone has OKC players is that like their bench plays so much. I
Yeah.
never I never thought about that, but it's just like their bench plays so much. All their players are playing because they're blowing out teams like crazy. Dude,
Yeah.
Markkanen's been nasty.
That's a good pick.
Markkanen's been a
Did you
bad
click,
man,
click
dude.
that history tab?
Holy cow.
Click that history tab for me real quick. Yeah, fifth round. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't wow, that is wild. I didn't realize he dropped that much.
He was hurt last year. He like didn't play.
Yeah. Yeah. So his stats weren't great, but I mean, what was it? Eurobasket? He was going crazy.
He's nuts.
That's why I picked up Schroeder because he was dropping like 30 a game in
Mm.
Eurobasket. And then when he started dropping like 3 points a game, I was like, who the fuck is this? Like I did not pick you up for this.
He forgets how to play basketball in the NBA, I swear.
Yeah, he's so good. Some of like I don't know what people do in Eurobasket. Like Cato was sick in Eurobasket apparently. I mean, he's been okay
Oh
this
yeah.
year for the Celtics, I guess, but like Schroeder is so sick in Europe every year. It's crazy. Like he just will like drop 30 on fucking Team USA.
Hmm.
Shit. Well, now I have Schroeder, so I feel like I have Schroeder every year, but I hope oh, he's got 12 points already today.
Dude.
That's awesome. Good for you. Uh,
All
all
right.
right. All right, Steve. So far
Gotcha.
we got number one is who was number one? Ashby.
Ashby.
Number
Actually,
three is Henry. Who do we got for number four here?
got the commish.
The commish.
Ish. Yep.
The Boston Rizzlers is your selection here.
Horse.
Oh,
Horse. We
commish.
got Jalen.
John Pescatori. That's a big win against Roman. I know Roman didn't play. Like Roman had 10 less games, but
Yeah, let's look at this. That's so crazy, man. But it was a pretty dominant victory regardless.
and if you look at the underlying stats, if you go to the full whatever it's called, the thing that we looked at for Steve for
Hmm.
like the yearly stats, John's team is pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
He does a lot of things pretty well.
Hmm.
They rebound the best in the league.
Yeah.
They're top of the half in assists. They're top three in steals. Um, yeah. So I mean, I think four is a reasonable spot. I mean, I would have thought. I think maybe a couple, maybe someone is maybe a little bit better, but um, I like John's team. I think John's team is gonna get it might get thwacked by Nate this week though. We'll see.
Henry, show the whole team.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Jalen Green.
Jalen Green, Stephon Castle, OG Anunoby is difficult injuries to have too.
Yeah, for sure. But I think that um in like in the opposite way from Nate's team, his team is like trending up. I think a lot of his players, like and then Thompson, they're just gonna get better throughout the year.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I like the Shadiq Bey pickup. I like,
Yeah.
yeah, I like how everyone on his team can like get a bucket.
Hmm.
Got a lot of bucket getters, and he also gets a lot of rebounds. So I fuck with his team. I think John's got a good team. I'm on record thinking saying that I think John's going to be a playoff team. So I think four is a pretty good spot for him.
Yeah, no, I think I don't know.
Henry's not in love with it.
Fake team. Fake second
I
seed.
will say it's just like last year. I do think John's team is just like last year. Like it's good, it's gonna be good, but if John wins the championship, I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised. But I was surprised that Henry won the championship last year.
Yeah.
That being said, he had the far worse team, but Henry, I looked when we were going through the history thing, I looked at our finals last year. Do you know you won by one steal? And do you know that Jokic and like two assists? And you know
Yeah, no, I remember. I got
zero
so
game.
lucky.
I'm crying. That was my best team. I realized when looking at that, I was like, wow, that was my best team ever. Anyways,
Dude, the fact that was he was Jokic resting or was
I don't
he
even know. I don't even know. He just didn't play a single game.
Yeah. I was like, hallelujah. Dude, I completely won last year on a fluke. Doesn't
That's
matter.
why I didn't pick Jokic this year because he betrayed me. He betrayed me. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna pick him. Wemby's gonna get injured, and then I was right about that. But who fucking cares if your best player? He didn't play in the semifinals either. I won the semifinals without Jokic playing.
Crazy.
Anyways, my team is not that good this year.
Hmm.
Um, all right, is it my pick?
Yeah.
Speaking of my team isn't that good this year, I'm going with me. Uh, and we're still pretty decent. It's the same thing that it's been the whole year for me, but I have brought together the bench a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit better that there's some guys that are gonna stay on the team a bit longer. But my good players are great. Jimmy
Hmm.
Butler, 21st on the year. Julius Randle, 15th. LaMelo, 36. Alex Sarr, 31st. And then Wemby's hurt, but Wemby must be second. Yeah, my Austin Reeves 16th. My good players are really good. My bad players suck.
Dude,
And
Dyson Daniels. I have not been.
he's turned it around. He's been better. He can't score, but
Oh,
like
okay. Yeah.
this is what you want from Dyson. This is what
Yeah.
he gets 2.3 steals, so I can live with that.
Yeah.
Dyson Daniels, but it's just like, I still have dudes like Jalen Smith, Ace Bailey. But I'm putting my team together. I think Ace Bailey's gonna be on the team for a long time. That's what I
Hmm.
hope. He's gonna put shit together, get better as the year goes along. Um, this guy Dennis Jenkins,
Yeah, dude.
Oh my
awesome.
God.
He has a
Oh
great quote.
yeah.
He
I
has a
was
great
watching this
quote.
game.
Like he's called himself a dog, and that he's like, we're a bunch of mutts on this team. Like I'm a bad puppy, and we're a bunch of mutts. No one likes when a mutt's in the house. Which is fucking awesome. So I hope he can stay on the team for a while. Cade just came back, so I'm thinking, who knows.
Hmm.
But I like my team. We got a bunch of mutts, and Wemby's gonna come back in a couple weeks, and I'll survive. I'll survive the Wemby loss. I'm assuming I'm gonna lose to Ashby this week. If I look at like my matchup totals, I just have less players going than him, but. We'll see how that goes. If I can just keep it like close, if I can keep it close, if I can lose 5-4, then I'm gonna be feeling good. I just
Mm,
gotta hold the I gotta be okay without Wemby. I gotta survive without Wemby and
yeah.
Jimmy and Alex, which is difficult. My team's okay, but I need to be healthy. So
Mm.
that's why I think fifth is maybe an okay ranking, even though I probably honestly wouldn't take. I'm still, if playoffs start right now, I'm still taking me every day. You guys know it.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta be realistic. Um, I think it's it's my pick.
It's your pick.
Mhm.
It's your pick.
Um,
Some good options. Let me lay out some options for you, Henry. You got, could I interest you in a vintage Rob Dat
hmm.
sixth place? No, you're not.
Um,
What about a Middle Eastern Al Qaeda? Is that
yeah,
that?
no, I mean, I think I gotta go with Roman. I'm always high on Roman. I
Yeah.
think,
As a fantasy player, I have a lot of faith in Roman.
yeah. Um, you know, has been underwhelming.
Has Jokic and is in seventh, but has
Yeah.
dealt with a lot of injuries. He tried to trade me Jaren Jackson, I think, twice already this year.
Oh, has he been sending out trades?
He sent
I
me a Jaren Jackson for Alex Sarr trade. No.
He sent me a Malik Monk, PJ Washington.
Look, can we look at Malik Monk real quick? Oh,
Malik Monk, PJ.
well, Malik Monk is just not very good.
Yeah, dude, what?
Malik Monk is like a waiver wire player.
Holy
you know the
cow.
forums on like the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know much about Malik Monk. In the PJ Washington one, I go PJ Washington or Malik Monk, and they go, "Are you fucking crazy?" And they're
That's
freaking out
awesome.
on it.
That's awesome. Well, I respect the grind for sure.
Yeah. Keep working, Roman.
Keep
Someone's gonna accept it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Henry accepted that stupid trade that he offered Steve. So I mean, whenever I'm looking for someone to accept a stupid trade, I go to Henry. So I think
Hey,
start
send me
offering.
your trades. I've been saying I'm pro trade.
I know. I'm so scared of making trades though, because it's just like, ooh, like I don't want to trade someone the wrong guy. You trade somebody and then they just like they get the Anthony Davis. It's like you
Oh
do
yeah.
a trade and your guy just gets hurt right away
Yeah.
for like the rest of the year, and then you get fired from being the leader of your own fantasy team.
Your players revolt. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Roman's team is right in the middle.
They're gonna be fine. They're
Yeah.
gonna be fine. But they gotta. He's got. If he loses to Brian, then I'm gonna be concerned.
Yeah.
But Roman's gonna be fine. He's always fine. Um, I'd be shocked if Roman wasn't. He has Jokic too, so I'd be shocked if he wasn't a playoff team. But the difference between 1 and 7 on these power rankings is so slight. It's
Mm.
literally like what is it? 4.5 games
Yeah.
between seventh and first
Yeah, it
place.
can flip on a dime.
It will be different next week,
Yeah.
but Roman's just got to hope that it's not him taking another tough loss.
Yeah. All right, Steve.
Crap. Um, okay. Show the list.
Yeah, your options, I would say, Steve. You got Rob there, got Josh, Freaks and Geeks, who just came off a nice win. You got your other. I guess you could go with Eric or Michael. Then there's Brian and you.
Oh,
Put yourself if you want.
no, 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 no. I can't put myself.
Yes, you can.
What?
Yeah, I mean it would be a little high, but
Yeah. Maybe
No.
next time.
If I had a later, I would put myself like second.
nice.
Um,
Yeah,
but okay, I'll go. Who did I play like 2 weeks ago?
let's bring it up.
I think it was Rob.
You played
And
Henry
that might
too.
have been week one.
Last week you played Nate.
Was it the first week?
3 weeks ago, you played Ashby. In the first week, you played, yeah, Rob.
Probably go Rob. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really know that much about the other teams. I thought that Rob.
That's,
Yeah, this
yeah,
was like a
shout out.
really good week from him, but
Yeah.
Rob is in sixth place. So it's a little low, but I think it makes sense because he's been struggling.
yeah.
Good team, good history, solid manager there. But this is he got, what am I talking about? He's been struggling. He just beat Ashby last week. So Rob is Rob is goated. Rob beat our number one seed last week after tying to Roman and losing by one to Eric. Rob's been very consistent
Wow.
looking through his weeks. He's been kind of close every week, keeping it close to his chest, got his
That's
big
crazy that he
win.
beat Ashby.
And yeah, he beat the number one in the power rankings. It was a really close week, but he could have flipped even more with those
Mhm.
blocks.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, the difference between 1 and 8 is really not that far, is what we're saying here.
it's crazy.
Rob had probably the best win of the week. After was in first before that this week, and now he's in fifth.
Mm.
But he definitely left some to be wanting with his loss to Eric in week 3.
Mm.
Who are
Yeah,
his?
this one was tough.
Yeah, I mean, like his team doesn't look like it has that many good players. But then you look at it and it's like Norman Powell averages 25 points a game, which I just had
Yeah.
no idea. And Miles Bridges is also amazing at basketball.
Yeah.
Um, and Steph, obviously. And then Derek White is playing terrible, but also is ranked 34th on the year somehow.
Wait, that's insane.
Yeah,
Sleeper team.
I guess just because he gets steals and blocks. And he does,
Oh,
but he's shooting 35% and he's still ranked
yeah.
34th. So Derek White is OP. Shout out Rob.
Yeah. Any other st thoughts, Steve?
Um, no, I mean, bad first guy to play. I don't know. It was scary. I don't understand.
Yeah.
You just, yeah.
His team's kind of like my team. Good top half of the roster,
Mm.
shitty bottom half of the
Hmm.
roster.
Yeah, I mean, the
Yeah.
injuries, Brandon Miller, Jaden Ivey really haven't played. Jaden Ivey hasn't played at all. Brandon Miller played like 2 games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got some space to improve
Yeah.
too. Rob, yeah, any of these first 8 teams, I mean, in the power rankings there, or I guess we're at 7.
Yeah, we're at 7, so
We have the first 7, I mean, again, standings wise, it's super close. And I
mhm.
think any of those teams could be number one in the power rankings next week, almost
Yeah.
any of them. If Rob destroyed Henry, but Henry's up 8-1. So that's kind of a good reason to be cautious on Rob this week.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, dope.
All right, I'm gonna go with Josh. I've been
Mm.
positive on Josh's team all year. He did what he had to do last week. I was talking about it the week before that he was going to need to make a he had lost big, so now he's going to have to win big in the weeks he has to, and he beat Michael 7-2. Michael, who will come up, we'll talk
Wow.
more about later. It was kind of an auto win, but you got to get he got that extra block. He won a field goal percentage too, and then obviously the rest wasn't very close. But yeah, I think Josh, he's at 500 now? Yeah, that's solid. And I think he's
Yeah.
going to be in the race. He's playing Steve. No, he's not playing Steve. Is he playing Steve this week?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
He's playing Steve this week. So he's going to be right in the playoff chase after this. He's gonna, I'm assuming he's going to get another win. No offense, Steve.
We'll
I
see.
would do the best, but yeah, I think Josh's team is pretty solid. He definitely went for the smarticle particle picks to start the year with all the Josh Lloyd.
Yeah.
And And it's been going okay. I mean, he's got Jalen Johnson, who fucking is great,
Yeah.
and Giannis is hurt, and Drew Holiday's hurt. So I think he, among many other teams we've gone through, has a lot of injuries.
Hmm.
Damn, I did not know Shane Sharp was this good. Yeah, his team is solid.
Yeah,
I
wow.
like the middle of his roster. I think, um, yeah, I've said this about every team so far, but I mean it. He'll be right in there, I think, when the playoffs come around, if he can stay locked in. Jakob Poeltl has fucking 30 and 16 tonight. That's crazy.
Or did he play another game?
Oh, is that
No,
this? Oh, that's this week. Oh,
that's
okay.
the week.
Okay, I was like, that's really
Yeah,
impressive.
no, I think yeah, Giannis being out is tough this week, so take this week with a grain of salt, but I think, you know, he's got some bums on his team,
But he's
but
got a good high end, and they've been performing super well.
yeah.
Mm.
So, but I think yeah, Steve, this is your week. This is your
Just
week. You can
get some
definitely take it.
category. Find some blocks on the waiver wire.
Yeah. Yeah. It's yours to lose, I feel like, with
Yeah.
Giannis.
And if you can win, then Josh is gonna be going down those power
Yeah.
rankings. Fucking.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, who's next?
yeah,
You?
next up, I gotta
It's tough here.
uh next up I gotta Uh, I mean,
Uh,
this trade is really gonna flip things. I think I got Steve.
let's go. Let's
Steve with the
go.
trade. Let's go, Steve. Number 9 in the power rankings.
Oh, I'm gonna get those blocks
Oh
from Jaden this week.
God.
Yeah.
Um, man, I was just looking at who's left. Yeah, I don't know. I think I really didn't realize how good Jalen Duren is.
Yeah.
I think, yeah,
He
Pascal and
carries
Jaden
my team.
McDaniels are really gonna buoy your team, up to at least ninth level, Um, it's
And he's
and
trying to support his little brother here.
and I think this pod will really help, you know. I've been I've been behind the scenes trying to
It's
uh drop little bits of knowledge, but yeah, I'm optimistic. I'm optimistic.
I'm
So
optimistic on Steve's team too. I would have put him pretty soon on this
yeah.
list.
All
Mine's a
right,
little.
Steve, here we go.
Steve, who you got for 10?
Um, hmm.
The options are you got Sir, this is a Wemby's. You've got Kawhi So Serious, and you have Town Syndrome.
Can I see Brian's matchups?
Brian's matchups, yeah, go through them.
What? What is going? I don't understand how this.
Just go on the league view
Oh,
and then just look at, yeah, just go on the matchups thing. Yeah. He played Henry last week and he lost. That's a good week for him.
yeah,
Uh,
He got destroyed by John. Oof.
yeah.
That is
That's why he's in 11th. He's definitely not. I'm surprised. Like, remember? I mean,
week
last week we
two,
were talking about how he's underperformed, just like weirdly,
two, he lost a close one to Josh.
Yeah,
And then week one, I 7-1 him.
yeah,
You know, he just he's just kind of, been on the wrong side of shit, but he's in 11th. He has not won yet this year. He's
rough
0
schedule to start though. You have to,
yeah,
you
rough
know,
schedule to start. But can we actually, speaking of things I looked up, can we go in the schedule tab? Brian, go
schedule
down,
tab.
standing next
Oh,
to, yeah, click on Brian's name. Brian, I think, has the hardest schedule in the league. He doesn't really
Oh
play.
wow.
He plays all the good.
Yo.
Doesn't like because you play most teams twice and then some teams once.
Yeah.
He plays all of the good teams twice. And all of the teams so far that are bad, he plays once.
Holy
That's
crap.
crazy.
Yeah. So Brian got dealt with a really tough schedule. Also, somehow he has a back-to-back against Ashby coming up.
That is that I
I
mean.
know we had back-to-backs, but yeah. Shout out.
Wait,
Shout
Steve,
out.
what about your
Yeah, I was
schedule?
about to ask.
Oh, this is a tough schedule, and then it gets easier
Yeah, he's got a this is
because John's a fake team. So
your next yeah, your next four. Yeah, I mean, like you gotta win one of your next four games. That's kind of like this is obvious, I guess, but like if you can win against Josh or Eric, then you're gonna be fucking fine. Because
yeah,
Mhm.
I think you're gonna win week 8 against Michael, unless Michael starts checking way more.
yeah,
Because I Michael's an early front runner in not checking.
yeah,
Mhm.
But yeah, shout out Brian's difficult schedule. Steve, who you got?
yeah.
Man, I was gonna say Eric.
Hell
Mm,
yeah.
yeah.
Let's bring up the Eric roster.
That's Wemby's, right?
Yeah, even though he
Yeah.
doesn't have Wemby. I would like him to name. I played him last week and I 6-3'd him. Um, his team isn't that good,
No.
but they're okay. If he started doing more ad drops, I'd have more faith because his
Mhm.
good players are solid, but he just doesn't have enough of them, and he has a lot
Mm.
of really bad players. Chris Middleton, Al Horford,
Ooh,
Nikola Jovic,
Tari Eason.
Tari Eason is who's also hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four
And
to 6 weeks. Eric, you gotta drop this guy.
Oh,
yeah, or at least put him on. Does he have extra?
Yeah,
He
he's got
have an
one.
extra IL. Jordan Poole's out.
How
Yeah.
long is he out for?
Oh my God,
Oh,
he's
he's
been.
been out.
Yeah, so Eric is not really locked in,
Yeah.
and I
never mind.
No,
Wait.
it's too late. It's too late. It's too late.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. These are, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
I
being
mean,
right.
his team is good, so if he checks, he'll be fine. He just clearly doesn't.
He's
Yeah.
got Scooty Boops, you know. Yeah, one of the managers I have less faith in, but I would have maybe put him lower, but I think 10's solid. He's in like 10th. He's in ninth. So that makes sense.
He's
yeah,
not bad. He it,
not bad.
it is crazy how well he's performing
Guys,
given.
I'm going to take this call on the podcast.
Okay.
Hey, Jack, what's up? Okay, I'll grab you in a couple minutes. I got to do something real quick. All right. See ya. I have a friend who's pulling up, so let's wrap this shit up, buddies.
Okay.
Let's get this shit going. We got two more picks.
All right. Are we done? We're done talking about
Yeah,
Eric.
we're done talking about Eric. Eric, I know you're not listening, but check because you might have to eat those hot dogs.
Yeah.
Early hot dog candidate.
All right.
Henry, you got Michael or you got Brian? And I know you're gonna make the right decision
No,
here.
it's you, bro.
Oh, it's me? Oh, well then I don't have to worry about you. I'm choosing Michael.
Yeah,
No.
no. No, man.
I'm choosing Michael. I just really think that Michael has a better team with better players and that he's a better manager. Um, um, I really like Michael's draft, and I really like all the work that he's put in since then to make his team better and not worse. I like that Michael checks and makes a lot of ads and stuff. And it's definitely not just so I can say that Brian's 12th in the power rankings. It's
All right,
definitely not
Brian.
to piss off Brian.
All right,
Uh,
Brian.
no, in all seriousness, I was thinking of picking up Brian, doing Brian as like number 8 or 9, because his team is kind of good. Can we just go through Brian's team? We don't really need to go through Michael's. Brian's team is kind of good. He's got like good Pelicans players. He's made good. He drafted pretty well, and he's
Yeah.
made good ads
Yeah.
like Kalkbrenner, Derek Queen.
Yeah.
Um, I think,
Matherin's back. Matherin's back, by the
He
way.
is.
yeah, I don't see him making the playoffs, but just because he's already so far down, and
Mm.
because he uh has a tough schedule, to be honest, and you need those like 7-2s. But I do like his team, and I think it is like so funny that we said he was the worst team in the league just because it was funny, and then he just got hit with the fucking worst luck of. I bet if you still look at his totals, he's still probably super high in different categories. Like
Yeah.
what was he good at? What's his team name? Town syndrome.
Yeah. I
Middle of the
mean,
pack in percentages. No, he's the
he's
best in the league at free throw still. He's
he's second in points.
second in points, third in rebounds, third in assists.
He's right in the middle with field goal.
Yeah, he's right in the middle in steals, and he's third in blocks.
His
It's
turnovers are just,
his turnovers, yeah, okay, but you lose like he punted turnovers. Like he'll lose that every week. But he should be like winning. He should be like
yeah.
one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah. I mean, this is tough. This was tough.
Yeah, he again should have fucking like could have easily fucking won
Yeah.
last week. Every week, even the ones he got blown out, except for Johns, he could have won. He could have beat me week one. So Brian, I think you're cursed, and that's why I'm putting you 12. Maybe we are the ones who are cursing you by putting you 12, but I'll accept that because I don't care. Come on the podcast and we'll do some voodoo magic and undo your curse.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we gotta sage him. Sage him on the pod.
Yeah,
Oh,
we can burn
next
some sage.
week.
Next, so here's what I have an idea for next week, and we can put this in the podcast. Since it's rivalry week, we could do like and I'm home. We could do like a rivalry week podcast where me and you have different. Maybe if we all like get together or something, we can have like the two people who are in the
Oh,
rivalry like talking to each other. Like it's
yeah. And we can perform a purification ritual on Brian.
on Brian. Yeah, that's a really good idea. One more thing before I head out. This is really important. This can be in the podcast or not. And I actually, and forgive me, Steve, if I've brought this up to you before. You're dating John Bowen's sister?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that going?
Dude, John, I don't know what kind of guy John was in high school, but
Oh, he's probably a nice guy. People change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, he's great. He's a great dude.
No, I just think
Um,
I think it's funny. I don't have anything against John Bowen. I just think it's funny because
yeah.
I would have thought it was kind of funny if it was anybody that I knew.
Yeah.
But
I brought up this league to him and he was like, "Oh, like those are all the boys from Pierce."
yeah,
Yeah, man.
And he thought it was so funny. It's great. Parents are nice.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steve, are you a senior?
Yeah, I'm a senior, yeah.
Is that exciting?
Hmm.
All right. Well, I'm not really making interesting conversation, and I do have to go.
Yeah.
But
All right. Go Celtics.
go Celtics.